Hello all. In this video we'll see how the new Intel Developer Cloud works with GenAI Essentials. As we have mentioned in the previous video itself, you can have some already pre-built code that's available from Intel to get started with GenAI applications. So now we'll look at the simple text to image with Stable Diffusion. So what exactly does it that if you put in some text, it converts it into images itself with the help of Stable Diffusion. So if you say Stable Diffusion, it's one of the algorithm that helps in creating the images. But first what it does is it adds noise to the images, and to a random point again it starts denoising. So after that you get a very good results. So Stable Diffusion is the basis for creating new kind of images like a DALL-E. It's also supportive with Stable Diffusion itself, is the same architecture. So you'll just click on launch. We are into the console.cloud.intel.com on the home page. This is the text to image with Stable Diffusion demo. If I just click on it, it will take me to the page where it says what we are trying to achieve. It says it's a peek at generative AI can do with Intel Data Center GPU Max series. So we are using a standard tier, and with that only we are building the application. So it's just a text to image Stable Diffusion steps that are there, and when you just launch it, it would open up the Jupyter Lab server for us, and it's completely sandbox, and you can just launch it. So when you just click on launch, it would create the entire server for us, and it would reboot, and you'll see the entire process being get started. It will take a time to load up. So we are into the text to image with Stable Diffusion. This is the page. Again you see in terms of kernel, the PyTorch GPU is selected because we are using the GPU Intel Data Center GPU Max series. And let's go through the cells that are there, or we can say the code that is already pre-built. Okay, we'll just click on run till the end so that all the cells are there to work with. Sometimes you'll get this kind of errors at your end. Just pause for a while. Okay, so we are into this page. Now we'll just run the cells step by step. So at the top you'll see this run button. So if you run through all the cells, you have to click this run option. Now I will just go through the steps itself, and I will discuss the code after that. So as soon as you see it reach to this point where you have prompt to image, here the main function is being called, where we can see the widget and we can start interacting with it. So it's calling it. Currently two models are there. One is this Stable Diffusion, and it's the other version for it. Okay, you can also auto enhance the prompt. So I would just ask for man in Pluto, man in Jupiter. Okay, so if I query it and I click on generate images, it would go through the steps. Again you see it's orange currently, and it's creating the images for us step by step. Now you see I have asked for two images to be created over here. This is the first one that's being created, man in Jupiter Cinematic Fantasy. You'll see the results coming in. Just wait for a while. So these are the two images being generated, this one and this one, the generated images. So that's the way you get started. You can also alter the images options for this, but most importantly, if you get started from the top, we need to run down what exactly it is happening. So first of all, we are importing the Intel extension for PyTorch as IPEX, used for optimizing PyTorch models. Then we are importing the diffuser pipeline, and after that we are creating a class wherein we are trying to select the GPU that's being available, or we fall back to the CPU itself. But for Stable Diffusion purpose, the main thing is you have to have a very good GPU to have a faster results or inferencing, and after that you have the model cache where you have the models being located. Currently there are two models being hosted, or these are the free. You can also see for yourself that if you can edit those and add your model over here, because this is the cache that's been created, and from there only you can add in your information for that. So you can also auto enhance the prompt. These are the widgets being created in HTML, and some enhancement that's been given over here. So you can select, and accordingly it will give us the results that you see. So that's the small demo of text to image GenAI Essentials demo that's there in the notebook itself. Give it a try with the other options. I think it would be helpful. Thank you.